There's always something to be thankful for. Today I'm packing up my house. I've lived in my home for 25 years. January 3rd made 25 years. And when I bought this house, I bought this house in particular because I was in a space, I was single, and I was preparing my heart for a relationship. I wanted to be in a relationship because I felt like I had maximized my single life. I now understand that before you get in a relationship, you should maximize your relationship with God and yourself. Figure out, listen, ask God what you were created for, because your Creator created you for a specific purpose. I don't want to digress. But I bought this house, this one in particular, because there was space to grow. There was space for myself, for my son. And when a man came, that if housing was the only issue, then we would have enough space for he and I. And as it turned out, the man that came had a lot of things in place, but his house, he was in an apartment. And just to show himself solid, I was a real estate broker at the time. He bought a house through me. Then we sold his house, and he moved from his house and then into the house that I had once we got married. So this house served the purpose that I bought it for. Now, 25 years later, I am being led by the Lord, and I am pursuing the calling that He created me for. And I'm out here by faith. And I don't necessarily know what's next for me. I'm excited. I'm thankful. But this moment is kind of bittersweet. But I am thankful. I am thankful for clarity, that because a lot of times people get attached to the things that God gives them and don't really know how to move on or let go. And it keeps a lot of us stuck. I know that for sure. And I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful that I don't have major attachments to things anymore. But I am attached to that thing that God created and called me to. Created me for and called me to. That is my purpose. And I'm thankful for that. So as I detach myself and pack up my home and my life for the past 25 years, I was reflecting, and I've created a system that allows me the space to give thanks every day. And when I was in that space today, and I was writing in my gratitude journal, I was thanking God for the grace and the space to become who He created me to be. Because what I know for sure is our attachments in this life does not allow us the grace and the space to be who God created us to be. And I'm so thankful that He's allowed me that, and the courage, because it takes courage to let go of the life that you've created for yourself, to follow God blindly. But that's what faith is, following God blindly. You'll know in your soul, but then the steps, you don't always know what's next. So I'm thankful for the courage, and I'm thankful for the tenacity, because I've been like a dog with a bone. I ain't letting it go. I ain't letting it go because he's given me a deposit. He's given me a deposit, not just through His Holy Spirit, but He's given me a deposit of the system that He allowed me to create. Start with water is something that I did, but I never planned on making it a business or creation. But He did that in me, so I'm thankful for that. Also, again, always something to be thankful for in the midst of challenges. If you just sit and breathe and think about them. There's always something there. Yesterday I was driving home from the store and my car overheated. Now I was listening to it. I knew that some challenges were coming. But I was like, it really wasn't much I could do at the time. But when I got home, my brother called me and he like, hey, what's good? What you on? I'm like, it's all good, because it is all good. He said, what you doing? I said, I just got in from the store. My car overheated. And he was like, it did? He said, is it in the garage? I said, yeah. When it started overheating, I was just like, just get me home, Lord. I pulled in the garage, parked it. I got groceries. I got everything that I have need of at home. So I'm content. Didn't much think about it anymore. I woke up this morning, and after I spent time with the Lord, my brother called me and said, hey, my mechanic on his way to your house. He gonna check the car out for you, see what's going on with it. So as I record this video, the mechanic is in my garage. Some fluids were low. My antifreeze was low. It was actually bone dry. Oil changed. I thought they changed the fluids. Apparently they didn't. I don't know. But that was a minor fix. But my water pump has gone out. But he's fixing it currently. And again, I'm thankful. Like, there are a lot of things that are very uncertain in my life right now. But what is certain is I know that God is with me. I know that he is leading me and he has led me to this space. I know that I have family that loves me so much. I know that God has begun to restore my life. So what it has been for the last couple years, it has been a breaking and it has been a making. It has been a becoming. And what I am certain of is that, for absolute certain, that the journey, not the destination necessarily, the journey is the blessing, because in the journey you become, in the journey you realize, I've realized that what has happened in me is the reward. There's so much more to come, but God is more concerned about what happens in you than what happens to you. There's always something to be thankful for. Until next time, peace. Be multiplied.